Hi everyone, this is Juliana Avdeeva here. Welcome to the 20th episode of Avdeeva Shostakovich project. And today we're talking about this tremendously beautiful C minor Prelude and Fugue from 24 Preludes and Fugues, Opus 87 by Dmitri Shostakovich. This pair is again one of my absolute favorites because of its amazingly beautiful character, this very sad character, maybe again connected with the folk's tradition. The prelude is consisting of two characters. One of, I would describe for myself, it's something very static, maybe a square, like if we're thinking about the 11th symphony, the first movement, some kind of, yes, maybe square or maybe field. And it's you see the devastation here. It's something with connected with the loss, with the, I would say also with the sorrow, with the something very tragic in the life of many people. And this again, the natural minor and the emptiness of, we have double octaves. You remember this, of course, with the octave in between, so some tragic event is happened. And this is the female lamenting voice. A little recitativo. Maybe also with this amazing suffer about the loss of someone who is dear, and these intonations are really so painful. Very free, yeah, it's a kind of, I don't know, coming from the bottom of the soul, this real pain. And again, this first static element is developing. The phrase goes here. Because of the memory of the past. The female voice is back. And also with some an illusion. The reality is back. Shostakovich here shows his entire mastery, because he's using such a minimum of means, because we have only the let's say the parallel octaves in the melodic line, and some kind of stones in between, and this is it. So this is very, very simple, but the expression is enormous. So I think here in this type of writing, he's an absolute genius. And what happens in the end? This is a very special ending. Gradually, he's writing the diminuendo in steps. It's a triple piano, then C major. I'm absolutely in love with this fugue. I feel here so much warmth, empathy, support, although or despite this sorrow, this pain, this sadness, and of course the fact that the first bar of the fugue exactly repeats the first motive of the prelude. This also tells us something, but here I hear it in a different context. It's indeed trying to support, trying to find comfort, or to provide comfort to someone who is in need. So I think this is so beautiful. This counter subject. Very simple in the scale, because it's natural minor. The interlude will bring us a little bit more movement. There will be also, of course, a development to the major keys, bringing more light, and I'm always very moved by these sequences here, or the interludes, which leads us to the new episodes. The A flat major pianissimo, D flat major, personal highlight. I adore this sequence. It's so simple because it's natural, very, very simple indeed. The natural A flat major, and then the natural parallel key F minor. But somehow it's so, I don't know, my heart literally pains here in a good way. Because of this high register, for me it sounds as I will be hearing the bells coming from far away. Of course, there will be also a great, very expressive outbreak here, prepared by a long crescendo. espressivo is calming down, so 4 voices, 3, 2, and just 1. You hear that in the recap, Shostakovich modifies a little bit the counter subject, applying these 8 notes movement from the interludes, which gives us more the feeling of directional transparency. Of course, we'll also have stratos here. The first one, spoiler, this is already somehow preparing the mood of the end. And of course, again, for me, one more possibility to use the middle pedal here on this A flat organ point. But then this light mood is getting back to the second stratum. Recognize this reminder from the end of the prelude, and here for me it's a little bit maybe similar like in B flat minor fugue, what I was saying. It's maybe in a kind of Schubert way of ending a very dramatic piece, maybe kind of Winterreise, that you fall asleep and see some after this despair here. And finally, this first motive from the prelude and the core of the fugue we have in the major. So this is, for me, I don't know, one of my absolute, I love them all, you know this, but I have a certain weaknesses for particular pairs, and this is one of these. I just adore it, so beautiful. Let me know your thoughts on this pair, and thank you for watching. See you next Thursday.